The number one problem I see with education ads, and I've audited about 120 education companies so far this year, is that they don't have any creative strategy research before they actually launch their ad campaigns. And that's why a lot of education ads, when you see them, are quite generic. They are usually very corporate, very branded, and a little bit boring, let's say. And so they blend in with all other ads, especially all of their competitors, because they're all doing the same thing and coming up with the same type of ad, which means they're not capturing the attention of the target audience, and cost per lead and cost per acquisition start to increase. And creative right now is your biggest advantage when it comes to a successful ad campaign, especially when we're talking about paid social, so Meta ads, TikTok ads, LinkedIn, and YouTube ads. And if you want to make ad creatives that convert, I have some tips for you. And number one is reputation research. So you really want to find out what people are saying about you, your school, your institution, your online education company, and you want to audit press PR articles that you were featured in, student or user testimonials, student feedback. You could also conduct interviews with customers and students to get more in-depth feedback about how they use your product, what their pain points were, or what their situation was before they started, and what their situation is now after they completed the course of the program. Of course, looking at your Google, Facebook, Trustpilot reviews, and social media post comments. These all contain a lot of nuggets and insights into the type of messaging and the type of imagery and video that is going to resonate with your audience. So you really want to spend a lot of time digging into this type of reputation research and grabbing a lot of the keywords, phrases that your users, your students, your customers are saying themselves, and then applying that in your ads as well. Maybe one example of this is if a lot of students are saying that they chose you instead of a competitor because of X, Y, and Z, then use those reasons in your content and in your ads, because obviously that is something that they were looking for. Number two is competitor research. So obviously you want to audit what your competitors are doing, what type of ads they are using in the market, and gain some insight into their ad strategy and how you can differentiate yourself from them. And so the first place to go is the Meta Ads library. So if you Google Meta Ads library, input in the search bar your competitors, then you can see what type of ads that they are running right now. And usually the key thing here is to scroll down all the way to the bottom to see what their longest running ad is, or their oldest ad. And that might be 6 months old, 12 months old, even 18 months old. And that gives you an idea, if it is still running and active, that is a really good performing ad. Now, it's not 100% certain, but at least it gives you a fair idea that they wouldn't be putting money into an ad that is not working. And so that's a great tip. You can also do this on Google as well. So type in your most popular keywords for your niche, search for your competitor's name, see what type of Google ads come up. And Google also has a ads library, or transparency center, I believe it's called. And you can also see the exact ads that your competitors are running on the platform. And when you are looking at the ads, you want to kind of ask yourself a few questions. What type of formats are they using? Are they using a lot of testimonial videos, static image ads that, show statistics or show, students, or feature a particular benefit or USP? Are they using a mix of image and video ads? What type of video ads? Are they using branded videos, maybe UGC videos, fun educational type of videos? How long are they? Are they shorter, 10 to 15 seconds, or do they also have, longer type of videos, 50, 60, 70 seconds? What ad copy do they use? So looking at not only the text in the ad, but also the headlines that they use, as well as the body copy, and what is the call to action. And again, this will give you inspiration for your own ads. You definitely don't want to copy them 100%, but at least it gives you some insight into what they're using, and you can use that to differentiate yourself. You also really want to click on the ads themselves and check out their landing page. Again, this gives you great insight into how their offer is structured, as well as the landing page, and that can also give you some ideas as well for your own assets. And then the last thing is past performance. And so get inspired by your own ads and your own content. And you want to look for the top performers, whether that is organic social content. So looking at the posts on your Instagram, TikTok, YouTube that performed really well, that got high engagement, lots of content. This gives you insight into what's working and what really resonates with your target audience, and use that content or repurpose that content to create ads. Also have a look at your email newsletter and see which subject lines got the highest open rates. Use that ad copy as headlines, for example. Same thing with blog posts. Which blog post got the most engagement? You can use those headlines and content in your ads as well, and your best performing ads. If you have run ad campaigns in the past, then you will see quite clearly which ads have gotten the most leads, the most enrollments, the highest return on ad spend, and you take those ads and make variations on them. That could be changing the headline of the ad, changing the photo in the background, adding different colors. If it's a video ad, maybe adding a different hook. So changing up the first 2 to 3 seconds, and A/B testing that. So also, and you also want to pay attention to what didn't perform very well and avoid those traps again. And if you do all this before you make ad creatives, I mean, this is a lot of creative research to do. It's going to put you in a much better position to make creatives that convert.